Greetings, everyone. So I wanted to share another video of my insights and my comments and my thoughts on how DOA was swatted, how everything went down. I'm watching Nerd Report, and I'm going to he gave us all permission to repost the video of exactly what went down with the LAPD. And they're all playing dumb. They're all playing dumb. They know exactly what's going on. Scientology is their biggest supporter. I'm not even sure how that's legal. That you can have specific companies, because that's what Scientology is, that you can have specific companies donating to Scientology, to LAPD, I mean. Anyways, so continuing with DOA, like everything that they did, like they are just like a bunch of robots and like devoid of critical thinking skills whatsoever, and they know damn well what they're doing. They're like continuously gaslighting people. They gaslighted Lyra FM, they gaslighted DOA, they gaslight everybody that they're talking to. They're all playing dumb like they don't know that little children are being essayed, RAPED, in the building. We all know what's happening. We know what's happening. And they're all playing like they don't know. So I'm also going to do a little research into, I don't know where I'm going to find the footage of what exactly happened to Sergio, since I believe he's active duty. I don't know exactly what he's in, but the disrespect that was shown to him, that Alioto's got to go. He's got to go. He's not cop material, and he sure as hell's not military material. So I had to gather my thoughts there for a minute. I mean, it's just interesting when Nerd Report was exchanging with one of those, playing dumb cops. Oh, here's Sergio. I'm going to have to come back to that. But playing dumb about what exactly these calls are. Like that they don't have any clue that it's Scientologists calling them in. Yes, it could be. It could be the people watching some of the streamers. It's possible. But, I mean, when people get caught making fake 911 calls. Oh, I was just thinking of 9/11, the towers. Must be a coincidence that the towers came down on 9/11. Anyways, I'm being sarcastic. So, that is a huge offense. And they're all sitting back. Every single one of these cops have been, what it is they've been, I don't want to say briefed, but they've been coached in how to answer questions. There's just absolutely no possibility, zero chance that these police officers don't know what's going on. Like there's nada. So, Nerd Report was exchanging with one of the police officers after all the big show was over with. And he was acting real dumb, like, well, if we have a call like this, we have to take it seriously. And like he doesn't know that the same people keep getting arrested unlawfully and all of that. He doesn't have any idea. It's unreal. It's just unreal. I've never seen anything like this in my life. I mean, I heard stories. My father he used to follow all of he read a lot of books. And he was really into studying like the Chicago mafia, the mob. And he knew all their names and all that stuff. And I always knew that corruption happened. But like this is just, I don't even know what to say, really. But the funny part is that Davy from the fake Space Navy, all the cards are coming down right now. All of them are coming down. And they're all going to start turning on each other. I don't know if we're going to see any of these cops see prison time, which a lot of them should see prison time. But the cards are already falling. They're falling all over the place. And anytime like you build something like on that evil of a basis, Ron Hubbard that loved Crowley. Apparently, Aleister Crowley couldn't stand Ron Hubbard. And there are a lot of people that couldn't stand him. Probably because they could see his darkness. And that's why I put this image right here from Inception. Oh, I always forget the name of that movie. Inception by Leonardo DiCaprio. When the whole construct falls down, because everything's created with thought energy. So it's all falling down. And in order for all of this to continue, they will need all their labor slaves and all of that. And, people are not woken up at this moment. But I do feel like a lot of people will wake up. And the important thing is to get the children out. And the education is it's literally viral. And I was looking for some information on YouTube. I was looking for some information on Sergio. I haven't found it yet. However, in the meantime, as I was looking up, and then I was looking up something on the LAPD, and I looked up, there were all these fake news stories about how wonderful the LAPD is. And I don't want to keep repeating myself, but I've said it over and over. I don't think all LAPD cops are bad. I don't want to keep, beating a dead horse over and over. But I was laughing about it because what's going on right now is that all of this information is spreading so fast that the false media and all their, evil things that they do throughout probably 50 or 60 years, it's all kind of crumbling, like the movie Inception when what was the guy's name? The character that Leonardo played and his wife, when they're down on the fourth level in the ultra subconscious state and all the buildings start falling. So this is kind of happening in the physical. It's all coming apart. And so what I'm laughing about is the YouTube algorithm. All these news stories were coming up about how wonderful the LAPD cops are. And I think that's what they're trying to do. One is they're trying to get a hold of the story. They're really trying and they can't. And they know all the bad publicity that's getting out, black PR. I'm being sarcastic on LAPD, and they're trying so hard to fix it and they can't. And hats off to Lara FM, man. She was in her warrior-esque status when she was yelling at the LAPD. And then they deserved it. So I don't feel bad for them for getting yelled at. So one by one, all the bricks are crumbling, and I'm really enjoying watching it. And there's more that I would talk to offline, but there's certain things I'm not going to say because I just don't feel it would be wise to say regarding the LAPD. But and another thing, as far as the La Poublable, their business is absolutely tanking right now, which is wonderful. They're trying really hard to hide it, and that's why the attacks came so hard on LA streets yesterday. The attacks by those little pussy cowards. Boy, there's enough cowards to go around, isn't there? There's the fake LAPD with their actors and not taking reports when people get physically assaulted or raped, or even children that were SA. They don't even they don't even take care of those reports, and they're all standing there across the La Poubelle parking lot, just like a bunch of cowards that they are. It's just disgusting. But I heard, I was watching some video, I forget, because, things are really they're increasing, improving right now. And I saw somewhere where the La Poubelle there, I don't know if it was the Yelp reviews. It could have been Yelp, I forget now. It's one of those, those places where you go in and you rate. And these reviews were not even the child advocates that were standing up for children and women. The reviews weren't even from them. They were from people that had just gone in to get something to eat. And the reviews were awful. So La Poubelle, they turned off their reviews. They're losing hand over fist of money. And it's an narc haven over there in La Poubelle. It's also a narc haven with the LAPD that we're seeing. Because they're losing their narcissistic supply. They're going into a narcissistic spiral. Just based on some of those reviews that someone was... Oh, I think it was Natalie Webster. Maybe she covered it. But she was reading through some of the reviews. And just, really bad customer service, playing the music really loud, which nobody appreciated. They were, when they asked for customer service, they were all rude. Just all signs of narcissism. Who has a restaurant and doesn't have customer service? So just like police officers that don't take police reports. It's pure insanity. Man, if my father was alive, he would have been just freaking out about it. I'm still in shock. But the positive out of all of this is that, people are seeing what's going on. So that's a positive. And it's going to be interesting to see where all the lawsuits against Scientology go, as well as the future lawsuits. And yes, they do have a lot of money right now, but it's like death by paper cut. I mean, if you had that one org lose its tax exemption, which is amazing, I personally, I feel like that is, a glimpse into the future. And I guess that's about it. I'm going to go back to Nerd Report's amazing video that he's doing. You all have a great day. Peace.